The most trendy topic on the internet today is the VDM Harrison Gwami shoots case. VDM, I expected you to stand like a brother at all times. That's what I expected from you. I've listened to all your clips that you have dropped so far. First one and the second one. The only substantial thing I see there is a bit of envy and jealousy, nothing more. Nothing more. That's what I say. A few days ago, by I think exactly the 1st of December, Harrison released a clip of where he tracked down some kidnappers and how they were able to neutralize them and, brought them down. And since then, me personally, I knew that there was going to be a fight for Harrison. And I was so surprised that fight came from VDM. I made a video that day and I prayed for Harrison. I said, you will not die. You will not die. The enemy will not see you. I knew why I said it because immediately I saw that video and I knew it was going to spark a jealousy that want to bring Harrison down. And I'm so shocked that jealousy came from VDM. Very shocked. Anyway, the case was supposed to be that those couples that were kidnapped at Ariele by the Fulani herdsmen, that Harrison was contacted to, or Harrison came or volunteered to do the job. At the end of the day, one of the couple, the lady, was released and the man was not released. And the kidnappers contacted the family, telling them that the money was short, that part of the money was missing. And one of the family members came online to give a video narrating everything, how Harrison has done this, how Harrison has done that. And again, Harrison came on his own with a video saying that they had their strategy, that he had something he wanted to do, that he doesn't want to reveal the strategy to the public. The next thing, boom, VDM came on air that he arrested Harrison, he ordered the arrest of Harrison because Harrison came to gaslight and all that. What I would have expected from VDM. This is somebody dealing with a dangerous group of people. And no matter what, and somebody's life is at stake. I say it once more. Somebody's life is at stake. And VDM knows how popular he is. Even the first person that brought out a video, his own was never popular. But VDM knew how popular he was, or how popular he is. I would have advised VDM to go low-key. Even when Harrison came out to debunk the whole thing and said he had a strategy, but because somebody's life was at stake, number one, I would have expected VDM to use his head. Go low-key, talk with Harrison, not even arresting Harrison. Talk with Harrison. They'll find out how they'll go back and release the person in the bush first. Whether he took money, he did not take money. There are things that need brain to operate. Whether he took money, he did not take money. The first thing they would have done, both the family, both VDM, they would have buried their anger and released their brother in the bush first. Before VDM will not take to air. To tell the whole world, Harrison took money or Harrison stole part of the ransom money. Harrison said he has a strategy. Why don't you call Harrison into a round table? All of you go into a round table. Okay, Harrison, what was your strategy? He might not let out his strategy. That is his personal strategy that he has been using. I know that's what they want him to let out to do. What I expected VDM to do was to call Harrison to a meeting, to a roundtable meeting, and they will sort this thing out amicably. Whether VDM, as he said in a later video, he likes masturbating, he likes women, he can sleep with 3 women, that's his headache. Or Harrison likes stealing money, that's not what was utmost important at this point. What was most important was the release of the guy in the kidnappers den. But what VDM was just after is pulling Harrison down so that he will have fame. VDM, let me tell you something. What I just saw now on the internet is that you pulled yourself down by trying to pull Harrison down. You defame yourself by trying to defame Harrison. That's just what I saw, nothing more. Next time, when you are doing something, you just have to use your common sense. You do not let your emotions rule you, or because you are very ambitious, then you let your ambition ruin you, or let your ambition rule you. It's not, nobody's above mistake. Harrison, that might have been Harrison's strategy, take part of the kidnappers' money and still do the job and bring out the person in captivity. You don't know. Everybody has a way of operating. He cannot have gadgets, has his tracker, has everything that he used to, and risk his life. And at the end of the day, you don't pay him, and you just say, thank you, sir, and he goes. He might have his strategy, okay, which that is fine. That is his own strategy. That is not my problem. But immediately there was a failed release of the kidnapped victim. What I expected everybody involved to do is the life of the person in captivity first. The life of the person in captivity first. Before you bring it out to the social media, you bring it out to the public, and the whole world has heard about it without even caring for the life of the person in captivity. That was not good enough. Anyway, that's my opinion, and that's how I see the matter. Whosoever think otherwise should come to the comment section and let us see his opinion.